Hello all the students of class A, E and I section 10th. I shall explain the first chapter of first flight, a letter to God. It is a very interesting story. There is a hard working farmer. His name is Lencho. He has firm faith in God. He wants to need a sower for his crops. And it so happens at night he lives in the low hills of the valley. From where he could see all his crops and the river flowing. He was expecting a good harvest and he had a great need for down power. From morning he was seeing at the sky. At the time of dinner, he told his wife that they were going to get rain. During the meal, big drops of rain started to fall. Air was fresh and sweet. He came outside of the house to feel the rain on his body. He was happy, he called them new coins. Very soon his field was full of friends, but suddenly the rain turned into large hailstorm. He had for an hour. His garden house, the hillside field has received heavy hailing. It looked as if it were covered with salt. Not a leaf was there on the trees. His corn was totally ruined, destroyed. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness, and he felt that he would go hungry whole year. Lencho was deeply troubled at heart. He thought that there was none to help him. All the residents of the valley had a single hope. It was the help of God. So Lencho wrote a letter for the help of God. He believed that God will surely help him. So he will not go hungry. Following Sunday, Lencho went to the post office. He wrote a letter to God. After writing letter, he wrote, God, if you not help me, I shall surely die with my family and will go hungry this year. So I need 100 peso to sow my field again and to live until the crops comes. The hailstorms destroyed everything. he addressed the letter to God. He affixed a stamp on the envelope and put it into the mailbox. When a postmaster got the letter, when he read this letter, he started laughing and he showed to the postmaster. The postmaster was a very friendly man. Seeing the letter, became serious. He remarked that the writer has great faith in God. He collected money from his employees and friends, and he sent the money. It was 70 pesos, and he signed the letter to God. Next Sunday, the Lencho went to post office for returning the post office mail. He got it, and after opened, he found that the money was only 70 pesos. He became sad. He thought that the post office workers had misled, and they are bunch of crooks. They have taken 30 pesos among them. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window. He wrote a letter, fixed a stamp, and put it into the mailbox. The postmaster went to open it. He read the letter. He said, God, only 70 pesos have reached me. Send the rest not through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Dear students, एक बार हिंदी में भी समझो इस कहानी को। लेंचो एक बहुत ही कठिन मेहनत करने वाला किसान था। उसका घर एक निचली पहाड़ी पर था। उसके बच्चे थे, उसकी बीवी थी, और उसके घर से अनाज वाले खेत दिखाई देते थे। बगल में बहती हुई नदियां भी दिखाई देती थी। उसने अपनी मेहनत के बल पर काफी खेत को अच्छी तरह से फूलों से सजा रखा था, और वह उम्मीद करता था कि एक अच्छी बारिश हो जाए ताकि उसका फसल मजबूत हो जाए। इस तरह से उसने काफी मेहनत किया, और उसकी उम्मीद यही थी कि आज अच्छी बारिश हो जाए। उसने अपनी पत्नी से भी कहा कि आज निश्चित ही बारिश होनी चाहिए। जब खाने का वक्त आया, उसी समय आकाश में काले काले बादल उमड़ने लगे, और थोड़ी देर में तेज बारिश की बूंदें गिरने लगी। बारिश की बूंदें गिरते 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 तेज हवा की झोंके आए, तूफान आ गया, और बर्फ के बड़े बड़े गोले गिरने लगे, मानो वो पैसे के सिक्के हों। लेकिन इतने 1 घंटे तक ओले गिरते रहे कि उसका खेत पूरी तरह से भर गया, मानो खेत में नमक भरा हो, और सारे वातावरण में ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे नमक के कण भरे हुए हो। अब उसे काफी दुख हुआ। उसके सारे फसल बर्बाद हो गए थे। पेड़ों पर एक भी पत्तियां नहीं थी। सारे जमीन दोज हो गए थे, और उसे एक ही आशा था, उसकी एक ही आशा थी, ईश्वर की सहायता। और यदि ईश्वर सहायता करेंगे तो भूखे नहीं होंगे, अन्यथा पूरे वर्ष तक उसे भूखो रहना पड़ेगा। इसलिए उसने अगले संडे को डाकघर गया, वहां से एक चिट्ठी खरीदा और उसमें पत्र लिख करके और अंदर डाल करके फिर मेल बॉक्स में डाल दिया। उसमें ये लिखा था कि हमें अगले फसल के लिए 100 पैसों की आवश्यकता है और जब तक फसल तैयार ना हो तब तक इस पैसे की आवश्यकता होगी। इस तरह से वह 100 पैसों का डिमांड किया था और यह पत्र अगले दिन पोस्ट ऑफिस में एक पोस्ट ऑफिस का निचला कर्मचारी निकाला और फिर अपने पोस्ट मास्टर के पास ले गया और इस तरह से दिखाया। पोस्ट मास्टर काफी जौली आदमी था, गंभीर भी था। उसने पत्र को पढ़ा, उसे विश्वास हुआ कि पत्र भेजने वाले को ईश्वर पर अटूट भरोसा है, इसकी भरोसा नहीं टूटनी चाहिए। इसलिए वह अपने कर्मचारियों से सहायता करने के लिए बात किया और खुद भी सहायता करने के लिए राजी हुआ। इस तरह से सबसे पैसे इकट्ठा करके अपना भी योगदान दिया। इस तरह से 70 पैसों तैयार हुए और 70 पैसों को डाक के माध्यम से उसमें पत्र में भर करके भेजा और नीचे ईश्वर का नाम लिख दिया। इस तरह से वह पत्र अगले संडे को फिर लेंचो आया और उसे मिला। हार कर देखा तो उसमें 70 पैसों थे, 30 पैसों नहीं थे। उसे लगा कि कर्मचारी, डाक के कर्मचारी कुछ गड़बड़ करते हैं, इसलिए फिर से अगले संडे को एक पत्र लिखवा ईश्वर के पास और कहा कि हमने 100 पैसों की अपेक्षा किया था और आपने 70 पैसों भेजा है, इसलिए 30 पैसों और भेजने का कष्ट करें। और अंत में उसने कहा कि पोस्ट ऑफिस के कर्मचारी कुटिल हैं जो ये पैसे खा गए हैं, इसलिए आप मेल के द्वारा ना भेजना ताकि हमें समग्र पैसा मिल सके। तो यह एक बहुत अच्छी कहानी है और आप सभी ए लेटर टू गॉड के डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स को आप लोग याद करेंगे। इसमें डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स है डेडिकेटली, मृदुलता से, मुंह हिलाना, एप्रोप्रिएट, उचित, इंटायर, संपूर्ण, एक्नॉलेजमेंट, पावती, क्रेस्ट, शिखर, डाउन पावर, वर्षा, सुपर, सफर, दोपहर का खाना, ह्यूज, विशालकाय, इस टुकड़ा, अप्रोचिंग, आना, थ्रू आउट, संपूर्ण, हार्वेस्ट, फसल कटनी, टोटली, पूर्ण रूप से, परफॉर्म, पूरा करना, रिगार्ड, सम्मान, रिंगलिंग, झुरिया, सोलिटरी, अकेला, कंसाइंस, आत्मा, रिजोल्यूशन, निर्णय। इसकी कॉपी आपको व्हाट्सएप पर उपलब्ध होगी। इस पाठ के कुछ प्रमुख प्रश्न हैं। What did Lencho hope for? Lencho hoped for getting some rain from the sky. Why did Lencho say the raindrops were like new coins? Lencho said the raindrops were like new coins. It was because the raindrops caused a great harvest. His fields needed a downpour, thus he would get a rich crop. Further, this had a brightness like the new coins. Question number 3. How did the rain change? What happened to Lencho's fields? The rain changed into very large hailstone. In no time, the whole valley was covered with hailstone. His fields were filled as if he covered with salt. His corns was totally destroyed. What were Lencho's feelings when the hailstorm stopped? When the hail stopped, Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. He was very much troubled. His corn was totally destroyed. He said, the hail has left nothing. This year he will have no corn. We will all go hungry. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? What did he do? Lencho had deep faith in God. He believed that God would help all. No one would die of hunger. He sees everything. Who read the letters? The postmaster read the letter. What did the postmaster do then? The postmaster burst into laughter on seeing the deep faith of Lencho in God. He collected money from his employees. He even gave part of his salary. He put all the money in an envelope and sent it to Lencho by writing a single word, God. Was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? Lencho was not at all surprised to find a letter with money in it. What made him angry? Lencho was angry on counting the money since it was less than he had asked for. He had deep faith that God could neither make a mistake nor could deny what was requested. These all questions are of 2 or 3 lines. Some questions are in descriptive in nature. Why did the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter God? The postmaster was a very generous fellow. In order not to shake Lencho's faith in God, he collected money and sent it to Lencho. The postmaster signed the letter God, lest Lencho should think that the money had not been sent by God. Did Lencho try to find out who had sent the money to him? Why not? Lencho was a single-minded person, simple-minded person. He had faith in God, so he did not try to find out who had sent the money. He was of the view that the money was sent by God and none else could do such an act. Who does Lencho think has taken the rest of the money? What is the irony in this situation? Lencho had thought that the rest of the money had been taken by the post office employees. He believed that God could not send him less money what he had asked for. Here, one can find the irony that the money had been collected and paid by the post office employees. He does not believe in them. He calls them a bunch of crooks. He thinks that 30 pesos had been kept by the post office employees. He has got an idea that even the amount of 70 pesos has been sent by them. And irony is an amusing or a strange situation because we find it quite opposite in nature from what we duly expect. Here the post office employees collect and send money to Lencho. He calls them a group of cheats or not receiving the full amount. Are there people like Lencho in the real world? What kind of a person would you say he is? You may select appropriate word from the box to answer the question. The box is greedy, knave, stupid, ungrateful, selfish, comical, unquestioning. One can find many people like Lencho in the real world. In the true sense, Lencho is a simple-minded fellow. He is quite ignorant of worldly events. Like an innocent person, he has faith in God. He thinks God sees everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. He believes in his work and is like an ox of a man who does some working and minding him one business. In reality, he is an unquestioned worshipper and follower of God. He is a hard-working person. He lives with his family on a hill. He is a knave and comical and unquestioning person. There are two kinds of conflicts in the story, between human and nature, and between humans themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? We can find two kinds of conflicts in the story, namely between human and nature, between humans themselves. Let us see about them. Between humans and nature, Lencho is a hard-working farmer. He needs a swamp for his crop. He waits for the rain to come. By chance, the rain starts pouring with hailstorm. It held heavily. The crop was totally destroyed. He was totally upset. This is one conflict. Between humans themselves, after complete destruction, Lencho writes a letter to God for money. The postmaster opens the letter addressed to God. In order not to shake the writer's faith in God, he collects money from his employees. He too contributes from the salary. He sends more than half to Lencho, signed as God. On receiving the money, Lencho gets angry. He believes that the post office employees have taken some of his money. This is a conflict between humans themselves.